Hi, I'm Steve Jasinski of the Jasinski Home Team. I've been in real estate for 15 years now. Can't believe it. My favorite parts about real estate is I get to help people literally find their dream homes. I take people from step A in their lives and I get them to step Z in their lives. For some people, they're leaving the area and I'm going to miss them, but they're going out to the next phase of their life. For other people, it's buying their first house or downsizing or getting closer to their grandkids. There are so many amazing things about this career, and all of it has to do with their housing and helping them with their needs. There's a lot to learn in this industry. If everybody thinks that like real estate's easy, you just open doors and you sell $1 million houses, that's not what this world is like. When I was an individual agent, the first house I ever sold was sadly a woman who just passed away, and we had to clear out all the dead animals and all that from the house. That was my experience in real estate. As a team leader, it can be lonely at the top. You're trying to figure out what's best for all of your agents. I'm a very agent-centric individual where I want to see every agent on this team be the best version of themselves as they can be. I try to lead them to the water. I try to teach them all along the way of here's how to be the best realtor and real estate agent that you can be. There's times it's challenging because people are going through things. Life happens. But I think a good leader is the one who kind of takes the time, sits down with their agents, find out what's really going on, and helps propel them to being the best version of themselves that they can be. So some of my favorite moments of being a team leader is like I'm a proud papa. I'm seeing an agent that's just starting in an industry and they get their first sale. And then from there, they get their biggest sale they've ever had. And next thing you know, they're selling $1 million house and you're just watching the growth in their progression. It is one of the most fulfilling and rewarding things you could ever do because you're like the proud papa of the family. And I just love celebrating those successes with the agents. That has been by far the best part about running the team. The other part of it, we can help more people because with more people, you can have more systems, and with more systems, you can have more success by helping more clients. The last thing we ever want to do is ever say is, we're too busy to help somebody, or I'm on vacation, sorry, can't help you this week. We want to make sure when somebody needs something, we're there for them at the drop of a hat and say, let's go. You need to take care of something, you need questions, or you have questions, you need to know what the value of your house is, you want to know what the house down the street is worth. That's our job, and that's what we're here to do. So it's great to see the success we've had as we go forward. Love it. I just love celebrating the team. Oh, I'm boring. Yeah. I'm in my 50s now, so 25-year-old Steve, 45-year-old Steve, they're different people as we've grown over the years. I was in my 20s, I'd be out to pubs and running to sports events and all kinds of stuff. I'd be nonstop 7 days a week. As you get older, I kind of started slowing down on that. I was part of a couple of different bands over the years, running LaGrange Business Association and running festivals all over town. I would give a lot of time to the community and to other folks. What do I do now? I like to come home. I like to make dinner with the family. I like to chill out with the kids. One's in college and one's about to graduate high school, so those days are fleeting. So I like to spend some time with them and go visit them and be part of their world and make sure I'm part of the team's world. So when they need something, I'm there for them. I enjoy a good hearty game of Dungeons and Dragons once in a while. I enjoy having tea in the evenings and watching bad romantic coms with my wife. I think we watched every one of the Christmas movies this last holiday season, and they're all the same, but just with different variations. Pizza, hands down, simplest thing ever. You can put anything on a pizza. You could have white pizza. You could have an olive oil pizza. You could have a red sauce pizza. You could have Alfredo. You could have anything you want, any topping that goes on it. I avoid onions and green peppers on an onion on a pizza. I think that's disgusting. I've had fish on pizza. I've had the lobster pizzas. I've gone all down those roads. Pizza, hands down. Thick crust, thin crust, cheese stuffed. So I was a huge Walking Dead, Game of Thrones guy. Sopranos, those like big, long dramas, those were awesome. Right now I'm watching Reacher, all about Jack Reacher. He's this big redwood tree trunk guy that was a military special ops guy, and he just takes no gruff off anybody. It's a great show. I watch it. It comes out on Friday nights. Next episode's this Friday. Can't wait to watch it with Nick. My son and I watch it every Friday night. My favorite song that used to, there was different types. Karaoke bar, you gotta get the whole crowd going. So it would always be something super sappy like Sweet Caroline or something goofy like that the whole crowd starts going together on. But a good Billy Idol when we were in the band, that would get the whole crowd just ripped, and it was fun. But St. Patrick's Day was Whiskey in the Jar. That was a great Irish drinking song. The whole crowd would go nuts for it, and we'd drink Fireball. It was a great time.
The crowd wanted more.
In the midnight hour. So I like food places in the area depending on what they have. A great rooftop bar, the Elm, 1460, delicious. Favorite sports bar, I go to see Steve Palmer over at Stadium Club, great place. Hot dogs, you gotta go over to Little Joe's. Beef sandwich, Lito's Pizza has killer beef sandwiches over there. Lucas has delicious pizza. There are just so many great places all around. Indian food, Kama Bistro, cheeseburgers, The Monk, or Mac's Place, both of them have really good. So there are just so many great places in our neighborhood. And not even getting into Italian and Asian food and sushi restaurants. I love the food around this area. I'm very much looking forward to real estate in 2024 by it's starting to almost stabilize. Our spring market's on us literally right now. Interest rates are starting to get down, or starting to come down, so we're starting to see people get back in the market, which is great to get those family dreams coming true. With lower interest rates, that also hopefully will free up some of those people who are afraid to sell their house because they didn't know where they're going to go, or they didn't want to pay 7 or 8% on a new mortgage. If it gets back into the 5s, like we're talking like it might get to, that should free up some people to now in turn start getting that process of selling houses going again. So I'm looking forward to just helping clients. We have some lofty goals this year, and we're going to hit them. And we want to help our clients do what's best for them. For some people, it might not be to buy a house. For others, it's absolutely to buy a house, and we're here to help them for that. Up until this last week, I was really hoping that they would keep Fields, trade the pick down a spot or two, grab Marvin Harrison Jr., and just have a boatload of treasure trove to build around Justin Fields. I think I'm off the Justin Fields bandwagon. I think he's just a guy. I think he's a great running quarterback. I think if you stick him in the pocket, what happened in the Packers game is what's going to continue to happen, and he's going to get sacked 5 times. He's going to have average numbers at best, and he doesn't scare anybody. So I don't know who that quarterback is. I don't know if they're going to try and trade down, grab a bunch of players, and then maybe next year grab a quarterback. I don't know. But I think I'm done with Justin Fields. Sorry, Justin.